Hello, welcome to this week's video.
How do you, right?
If you haven't watched us before, I'm Natasha.
And that's Paul.
We live in our 57-foot narrowboat full time.
Wood burning.
Yes, so
A new mattress.
we attended a wood burning workshop, which was free, which was really good, with Amber's Emporium. So we'll put the link for that below.
A mattress.
Yes, comfortable bed at last. What a treat.
What can we say?
Apart from the fact it's slightly taller than the last one.
She has to have a ladder now to get up onto the bed.
And we're planning our travels for the next few months.
Oh no, no.
So this is probably going to be two-part. We'll do some this week and some next week.
A two-parter? Wow.
So
There's a sequel.
Yeah, will be, because we won't get it all into one and keep it nice and short for you.
I bet you we will.
So enjoy, and we'll see you at the end.
Push the button, ring the bell. It's free to you and Earth. Go on, honey. Smash it, babe. You got it smashed. Smashed it. Well done, Tash.
Get some of these guys in under 2:15. Certainly the lady in purple.
So how do you feel, baby?
Yeah, pleased.
Yeah, 2:14.
The confidence.
2:14 is a good time.
After that, with those hills.
Well done.
Very impressed with the speed at which our new mattress has arrived. We ordered it from Made to Measure Mattresses. I will put the link in the description for you. Very exciting time. Can't wait to get it on the bed. It is in two pieces. This is the smaller piece. I'm going to battle to get the other piece onto the boat. Here comes the second piece, which is the larger piece. Could be fun getting it in through the hatch. Perfect fit. Looking forward to a good night's sleep.
These are really thin lines. I don't want it at a really high heat because it will just spread the line really fast. So if I use a really thin line and a really low temperature, I can feel it out then. And if you want it to burn faster, turn it up. If it's burning way too fast, you can turn it down.
Right, okay.
Okay, here's your little screen right here. There's your little dial,
Yeah.
all connects together. Nice and simple.
So this comes as package when you buy the...
Yes, yes.
Okay. And start on the outside
I
and do the
reckon-
heart first.
Yes,
Yeah.
I reckon, yeah. Work your way in. And if you find it's not burning enough, you can turn it up, just so we know where our start point is.
How do you know it's burning enough or not?
Well, you've gone over that a few times, so I'm going to turn that up because you want it to burn faster.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to push with a wire nib either. You should just be able to glide it over.
Right, okay.
Is that a bit better for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll leave it.
Ooh.
Burn off the rest of the carbon, and then we can start. So I'm going to turn it to there. Normally the sweet spot is about here, so if you feel like it needs to be hotter, you just turn it up a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, burn faster, turn it up, slower, turn it down.
Supposed to agree quite so
sorry.
willingly at how
Oh,
good it looks.
I am sorry. Do you want me to go? No, it's crap.
No, it's really good. Well done.
Your stepmom turned round and told me to be more positive about
She
things
did.
I was doing.
You
So
do need to be.
there you go. Did you get that on video?
I did,
You
yes.
can send it to her and go, look.
Going to be trading in Great Hayward, where the Trent and Mersey and Staffs and Worcester join at that junction. We're going to be there Easter weekend with our friends Lou and Gareth on Cruising Crafts, and I believe there's going to be 26 trading boats there, which is going to be the biggest RCTA floating festival so far apparently, so that should be a really good weekend and a good start to the new season. And then we're going to trade in Nottingham the first bank holiday weekend in May, so if you're in either of those areas, then by all means come along and see us. Planning our trip for the next few months, the first thing we need to do is plot where the RCTA, Roving Canal Traders Association festivals are on the map, and then we can look at which ones of them are appropriate to take in on our travels without chasing our tails too much and rushing around.
This is where it becomes two parts, just as found the first one.
So we've got Great Hayward.
That's there.
We're which is on the junction of
Stafford, Worcester and Trenton, Mersey.
So we're going to be there at Easter. We have booked in for that festival, so that's a definite one we will be doing. And then we're heading across to Newark for our wedding. So we're going to trade in Nottingham the first bank holiday weekend in May.
Which is there.
And then we're heading up to Newark. And then when we come back out of Newark, we're going on to the Erewash Canal.
Which is that one.
There is another festival there. We haven't had confirmation of a place yet because it is fully booked, but we are on the reserve list. And even if we can't trade as part of the festival, we're hoping there might be somewhere we can set up in the vicinity. So we'll check that out on the way to Nottingham probably. And then we go to the back end of June. So Coventry Basin.
That's there.
24th and 25th.
Have a silver propeller challenge.
Possibly.
We'll have to have a
Or
look.
we've got the choice of Braunston the same weekend, so we need to decide which direction we're going to go in and which is achievable to get at.
Braunston turn. Is that where it is?
Yep. So they're not that far away from each other, are they
Braunston
really?
Tunnel. So it's somewhere there.
Yeah.
Not that far away.
And then
I like that one. On the map, it's not that far away.
the first weekend of July is Atherstone, which is near Nuneaton.
Okay, keep going.
Or
And
Buckingham, yeah, it's near there, isn't
okay, I'll find another one and I'll keep looking.
it? And then it's Cosgrove, 22nd, 23rd of July, which is near Milton Keynes.
That's somewhere down here then. And using these maps, they're not all on there, because that's Milton Keynes there.
Yeah.
But it could be anywhere in there, and without the other bulk.
Should we grab your phone as well? Where's your phone? So the Nicholson's map doesn't have the smaller detail on, so we've just grabbed Paul's phone to look on the, which one are you looking at, Canal Planner or we're on Canal Rescue? What you want? So we're on the Canal Planner app, which just show greater detail, so we can work out exactly where Atherstone and Cosgrove are, and then we can mark them on the bigger map to see which direction we're going to go in. So Atherstone is on the Coventry Canal, so we'll mark that on.
Atherstone, and what was the other one?
Cosgrove is the other one we're going to look up, so that is near Milton Keynes. Just look at the water point, it'll show us where it is, won't it? Cosgrove is on the Grand Union Canal.
Yeah.
So that's not that far from Coventry either. And then Trentham is the same weekend as Cosgrove, but that's up near Stoke on the Trent and Mersey, so that's probably going to be too far out to go and do that one, isn't it?
Probably if we're down there.
Yeah, so we'll leave that one then for this year. And then we get into mid-August, so we've got Brown Hills. These next few are all on the Birmingham Canal network, and we have put applications in for them all. We're just waiting for confirmation of getting places, because they are quite sought after, because they're very popular festivals to do and very busy festivals to do. The Brown Hills is on the Riley and Essington Canal, and that's close to the Anglesey Basin, which is the really pretty basin that we went to last summer. If you saw our video where we saw the deer on the runoff area, we saw the deer on the runoff area as we went past. Really lovely piece of canal. So we want to go back to Anglesey Basin, so we're hoping we can do Brown Hills Festival, Anglesey Basin, and get our boat safety certificate done all at the same time. So the boat safety certificate has to be done every 4 years, and that's due this autumn.
Next.
And then Birmingham Festival, they're having a new festival in the centre of Birmingham on the first weekend of September this year. So of course we'll be applying for that one. We can't apply for that until the 7th of March. So we've had to put notes in our diaries of when these open for applications as well. And then Black Country Boating Festival is the 8th and 10th of September, so we've just done the application for that one as well. And that's all the ones we've got marked so far.
Okay.
So the next thing we need to do is look at logistically which ones are close enough together to realistically be able to do them without doing silly long days and silly amounts of cruising and not enjoying the canals and not having time to make stock whilst we're going from point to point.
So we're here now. Yeah. So we've got Great Hayward and Nottingham and Newark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that takes us to the middle of May.
Erewash.
Is at the end of May.
And then where are we planning on going? Is Atherstone next, did you say?
So Coventry Basin or Braunston.
Oh. Coventry Basin's there.
And Braunston was just below it, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you're doing from here down the Grand Union River Soar. Yeah. To then come to Braunston Tunnel. Yeah. To then go back up to Coventry Basin. Or you can come all the way back to Fradley, come down Birmingham and Paisley, to then go down past Tamworth and Atherstone to get to Coventry Basin.
So which is easier to get to, Coventry Basin or Braunston?
Well, we come down the Soar and the Grand Union to Braunston, to then go back up to Coventry Basin or to Fradley and come down to Coventry Basin.
So if we go down this way, down the Soar,
Yeah,
it's new territory for us, isn't it?
yeah. So then
Because
come round to
we've done this piece, haven't we, Trent and Maria? We will have done all of that by the
Well,
time.
we've done that and
Yeah.
that, yeah, and that bit. So we've got Atherstone, Coventry Basin, Braunston, and you'll go through Braunston Tunnel if you come down the Soar,
Yeah.
to then come back up to get to Coventry Basin, and then you keep going up to go to Atherstone.
So Coventry Basin and Braunston are the same weekend. So if we do Braunston then,
Make a note which one you want to do.
this is of course assuming we do get a place when we apply for a place. So if we do Braunston, which is the 24th and 25th of June, because we're going to have a few days away before that at some stage, there's our honeymoon and you've got your triathlon to do.
Right, so where are we going then?
So then we've got a week. How far away was Atherstone?
Well, it doesn't tell you miles, does it?
No, I know, but just
Yeah, but like, if we're doing Braunston there
Yeah.
and come back up through Rugby, yeah, up to Nuneaton to Atherstone.
so the next thing we'll need to do is check out on the River and Canal Rescue app, because you can work out estimated times of travel. So we'll have a look at that to see how long that's likely to take. See how long it's likely to take to get from Braunston to Atherstone.
And then where are you planning on us going?
But the next one is 3 weeks later, Cosgrove, which is near Milton Keynes.
Which is then coming back down to the Buckingham Arm area.
Which might be a silver propeller challenge as well by the looks of it, because that means it's a renovation project, doesn't it? The dotted
Yeah,
line.
well, depends on where it is, but we're coming back down on ourselves through Braunston Tunnel.
Or do we just forget Cosgrove and go off and do some exploring over that way before we get to mid-August?
Well, from there, from Braunston Tunnel,
That would be Atherstone, or we do Braunston and then Atherstone.
well, it depends on whether we're going back down, doesn't it? Yeah, from Atherstone you can go up the Ashby Canal to the Silver Propeller Challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, up by Colville, I think it is, because there's a silver propeller challenge there, yeah, which then still keeps us in the area 4, and that's a new one done.
Yeah. So we want to cover as much of the network as possible, so we're trying to look and plan, fitting the festivals in, doing the silver propeller challenges and doing new pieces of canal.
But the silver propeller challenges we'll have to look at as an additional.
So now we've worked out where the festivals are. For next week's video, we'll have a look at the River and Canal Rescue app, see how long it takes to get roughly from place to place, look at the silver propeller challenges, see which ones of those we can take in, and then we'll do the planning for beginning of July until mid-August and see which areas we can cover realistically. Made a start, and hopefully you found that helpful.
Can't see it distance.
I'll put the links below for the River and Canal Rescue app, although we haven't used that this week, we are going to, and the Canal Planner app that we use. We also use Nebo, which is an app which plots where you are, and you can have other boater friends on there as well to see where each other are, and it helps to, you can see how fast you're going as well, to make sure you're not breaking
See where
that.
your friends are on when they're linked onto it.
Yeah, make sure you're not breaking that 4 mile/h speed limit.
Unless you're on a major river.
Yeah, and with the Canal and River Trust, obviously you have to move every 2 weeks, and it's down to you to prove where you've been and what you've done if they ask you to. So it's a good way to do that as well. So I'll put the link for Nebo down below.
But always have your map.
So yes, combination of the map, smaller books that you can get for each.
A phone.
Yeah, phone with the apps on. Smaller books.
A book.
Which are what we use for each. I think there's 7 Nicholson's books, isn't there, in total, covering the various areas of the
And
country.
don't forget to log it all in.
And yes, Paul writes a log every day, so I'll put the link down below for the log as well. So that's really good for looking back when you're going to areas if you've been there before.
Or the other book.
There's a huge variety of resources that you can use.
Anything else fine to throw in there? No, not today.
So we hope you do find this useful and helpful in some way. If there's anything you think we've missed, please let us know in the comments below. And we'll see you for part 2 next week.
So push the button, ring the bell, it's free to you and this one. See ya.
Have a good week. Bye.